So we're now going to do a carbon paper drawing. Carbon paper is brilliant for getting really quick copies. So looking at the carbon paper, we've got a shiny side, we've got a dull side. It's really important that that shiny side is facing down. Okay. Now my carbon paper is just a little bit bigger than what I probably need for my drawing. Let's have a look. That's alright. I'm just going to place it a little bit lower because I'm going to use masking tape to keep it in place, and I don't want that to rip the paper, but I also want it to stick to something and it's going to stick to the paper. So I'm just lowering my carbon paper a little bit. So shiny side down, dull side up. I'm now going to place my drawing on top of that carbon paper, right in the centre. If you're doing something like, for example, a turtle, I just turned it at a slight angle, so I didn't have it flat, I had it at an angle. That's up to you how you want to position that. All I'm going to do next, just a tiny bit of, just going to lift my drawing up a little bit, just a little tiny bit of tape. I'm going to keep my drawing in place. And then another little bit there, we don't want too much. So there we go, it's in place, so it's not going to like slip. It's a little bit like oil pastel print in this technique. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get the main outlines. Just anything that you need to be able to work from. So we don't need the tone, but you might need some details. For example, if you are drawing a turtle, you might want to draw the scales in, or if you're doing an insect, you might want to get some of the pattern in. So I'm drawing a person here, so all I'm going to do is just get the main outline and just maybe some of the big pieces of tone. Just map them out so I know what I'm working with really. You can lift it up and just have a quick check. Be very, very careful doing this that it doesn't slip. Yeah, I think I'm getting everything that I need to. Pop that back down. Be very, very careful that it doesn't slip. If you don't need to look, try your best not to. I think portraits are quite tricky in general. And there we go, I've got a rough sort of outline that I can work with.